Hello, Aubrey Angst here, and welcome to my first Sims 3 Let's Play. We're actually going to be doing a challenge, the Midnight Sun Challenge. So for this, we're going to be selecting the Isle of the Midnight Sun town. And the description for this is, you don't remember much of what happened, but the cruise ship sank, your lifeboat broke, and you ended up here. What a lucky life, don't you think? That kind of reminds me of a joke. Did you hear about the red cruise ship and the blue cruise ship that collided? All of the passengers were marooned. Would you like to know more about this challenge? Let's get going. Welcome to the Isle of the Midnight Sun world. I'm going to link the page to the official Midnight Sun Challenge rules below, but if you know of this challenge, you may be thinking to yourself, why are you playing a challenge from back in 2011? Well, to answer that, I learned of the challenge from watching a video of Vixella attempting it. Sims 3 has always held a special place in my Simmer heart, and the World Adventures expansion pack in particular. After seeing what the challenge entailed, I knew I had to try it. I think it's called the Midnight Sun Challenge because the world for the challenge was created to have almost constant sunlight in certain seasons due to its location near the pole, thus the sun being out at midnight. I'm not using the Seasons expansion pack, so the sun will almost always be out on my island. To do this challenge, you'll want to create a new game using the Isle of the Midnight Sun world, and start with a young adult or adult sim of your choosing, moving them into the tiny 10x10 lot on the itty bitty island, the only land on the map. Yes, this playthrough will feel pretty claustrophobic. You are allowed to do whatever you'd like for money. However, you are not allowed to speak to any random Sims that show up in the world, such as the mailman. In order to find companionship, you can travel abroad to the 3 worlds available in the World Adventures expansion pack. Each Sim can only travel 3 times in their life and cannot go to any destination more than twice. There are other options that involve going to university, however, we will not be using that expansion in this playthrough. Everyone born on the lot or married into the family must live on the tiny island until death takes them elsewhere, only able to leave the world for their limited number of vacations. You are not allowed to choose the traits of any children as they age up, and you can't send them off to boarding school. You should also avoid using cheats unless absolutely necessary, such as when a Sim bugs out. The chosen Sim is the founder of your family, whose destiny is to survive on this little island until the first child of their 5th generation turns into a young adult. The age span used for this challenge is normal. Okay, so step 1, we're going to go ahead and create our Sim. Now I should note that I did mention we're not using seasons, but we're actually only going to use 2 expansion packs in this playthrough. We're using Generations and World Adventures. There's a couple reasons I decided to limit the expansion packs, but one of the main reasons is so that everything loads a lot better. So, alright. Let's go ahead and we're going to actually use a pre-made sim. I noticed when you use just a random sim, sometimes the age is going to be a little off. So you'd have maybe 17 days as a young adult, 20 days, and we actually want to be at the 21 days. So in our options, we have the lifespan set to normal, so young adult should be 21 days, and we just want to make sure that we get that. And playing around, I noticed that this sim in particular always seemed to have 21 days, so we're going to change up a few of her features, but in general, I like the way she looks. So we're going to call her Brooke Ava. And we're going to make her a little bit tan because she's going to be on an island. I kind of like to just make all the sliders about the same. So we're just going to start with what the top one is. All right, let's change her hair. Kind of give her a basic. Kind of like thicker eyebrows. Nice eyelashes. All right, eye color, let's go with green. Give her a beauty mark. Make sure she is not wearing any makeup. So she's going to be on an island, so ain't nobody got time for that. or rather, she probably doesn't have access to that. All right, so for her clothing, I am doing it basically under the assumption that when the ship crashed, she had very little on her, so she didn't have a bag packed, essentially. Maybe she had a little go bag, but she essentially just had the clothes on her back. So I'm going to say she was wearing no jewelry. Maybe had a watch, hopefully it survived, but if not, she's just wearing it for looks. All right, so for the top for formal, we're just going to pretend she took off that jacket that she was wearing because there is no similar one. She'll keep those shorts on. Let's just say she had a little bag with her that had maybe her swimsuit, a pair of shorts, her sandals, something like that. All right, just because I want to mix up the outfits a little bit, but like I said, I don't want her having too much on her. So for the sleepwear, we'll have her sleep in that same shirt and these little shorts. I don't think that has any accessories. Athletic wear, we'll go back to that jacket and we'll put those little shorts on again and make sure she has that one pair of shoes. And the watch, of course. And then her swimsuit. I think she likes green, so we're just going to go with the green swimsuit. And her sunglasses did not survive. Okay. Let's actually mix up the hair a little bit also. Let's say she's swimming. She could probably do a braid just so it doesn't get entangled too much. Athletic. Let's go ahead and do maybe just a nice pony. Oops. There we go. That'll work. Sleepwear is fine. Formal. This one's going to be tough. There's not like a ton of choices for the length of hair that I've given her. So maybe she just thinks this is cute. All right. So there are her outfits. Now let's go ahead and pick her traits. I'm actually going to just clear all these out really quick. We are probably going to put her as brave, but I'll clear that one out too. All right, so first up, we're going to do adventurous because we are going to go on adventures first thing, essentially. So adventurous Sims enjoy traveling and exploration more than other Sims, are able to go on new trips sooner, and improve their visa levels more quickly. I think that last one is going to be pretty important. And she's also going to want to have a lot of wants to do that, so that'll help get us some points. Angler. I think that'll be a good one. Anglers catch fish better than any other Sims. They also enjoy fishing more than other Sims, so there's not much to do on the island except for fish in the beginning, so we're definitely going to pick that. All right, athletic. Athletic Sims are the best athletes in town. They can push themselves harder and longer than others, and will do so to feel the burn. I think that's going to be important for some of the tombs. There are a lot of things where you have to like break rocks, push things, so I mean, athletic never hurt anyone, right? All right, let's go with a brave. Yeah. Brave Sims are fearless individuals that will fight fires, wrangle burglars, and work to protect those around them. She will also stick her hand into holes in tombs and not care. And let's be honest, that's the main reason I'm picking it. All right, as for the last one, let's see. You know, I think because she's going to be on an island by herself, I think we're going to go with Green Thumb. So green thumbs are the best gardeners. They find solace and comfort amongst their gardens and can revive plants in the worst of conditions. What this doesn't tell you, though, is they can actually talk to plants, too. So if her social gets low, if we don't find somebody, she can just talk to her plants. So that'll be kind of a saving grace there. All right, lifetime wish. I'm going to pick private museum. Collectors and purveyors of the ancient arts have a keen eye for beauty, detail, and value. Relics of all kinds are of interest to them, and they actively seek out new acquisitions in tombs, markets, and dig sites to expand their collections. Only the most persistent and dedicated Sims possess a private museum, So we need to have a current relic collection on your home lot worth 20,000 simoleons. So I think this one is going to be good because even if she's not out adventuring, somebody in her family will be and bringing stuff back. So one of the things I should note is I'm going to try to do lifetime wishes if at all possible for all my Sims. So the ones that I won't be doing are if they have like a job related or something that we just literally can't do. So something like the private museum we can do. Let's go with Chinese music. I think we're going to go to China first, so I think that's fitting. And she likes autumn salads because they're yummy. I don't know who doesn't like salad, right? A nice autumn salad. All right. I think we're ready. All right, Brooke, you ready to go? She looks ready. Yeah. She does not know what is in store for her. All right, let's go ahead and purchase the only place that we can. So we started out with 16,500 simoleons, and the price of this island is 13,500 simoleons. So we will have a little bit of money left over. Let's go ahead and purchase it, and let's start playing. So the money that we have left over, we're going to have to make a decision. We can either make it a little comfortable on the island. Oh my gosh, this island is so small. Oh my gosh. You know, like I play tested it a little bit, but you know, every time I come back to it, it just shocks me how small it is. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to do a screen capture there. Okay, so yeah, like as I was saying, we can either make it more comfortable on the island or we can just immediately jet off. There's kind of pros and cons to both. I'm going to think about it a little bit, but I might also let her kind of be the guide. So right now she already wants to travel abroad. So the different options I'm thinking are, if we leave right now, we're not going to have any lifetime rewards. If by some weird occurrence we can manage to get 10,000 points, we can get prepared traveler. Travel parties with a prepared traveler in the group can stay in locations longer. So that's 3 extra days that they get. And so instead of the initial 3 days going, she'd have 6 days at her initial vacation, which would be pretty nice. 10,000 points, though, is going to be really, really hard to get. So unless she has some wants that come up that are just like shockingly good. But she might, because she likes fishing, and as you know, there are fishing holes. That's literally the only thing around the island are these fish spawn points. Oh my goodness. Do another capture there. All right, so that is where I think we're going to end the very first episode. I know it's just a bunch of intro, but I do need to consider a little bit what we're going to be doing for the first episode because she's the founder. If I screw this up, like this could be the shortest challenge ever. So, but anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.